Hello gamers, welcome to a very brief video. Well, I plan for it to be brief, but knowing me, it might go on for longer than what's needed. So today I'm going to be doing a first impressions unbox slash first look slash first thoughts of the SteelSeries Prime Wireless. This mouse came out maybe around mid last year, so around about maybe June time I think, maybe a little bit later. I was very interested in it, mainly because it was expensive, and also because it looked very held back of a design for SteelSeries. Their mice have been a bit up and down recently, and a bit questionable, so I thought I'd give it a go, and I think I have seen some professional players from Counter-Strike and Valorant actually use this mouse, so I was wondering if it's actually good enough to even have a sniff at. So it's here now. I have undone the tape. So you get the mouse. Instructions, a USB Type-C cable, which is always very good. Open this for glory. One of the things that makes this mouse interesting is that it's got optical magnetic switches, which I'll probably have more of a deep dive when I actually do the review. You get a fairly nice USB receiver. And a dongle. So actually an adapter that's quite well made, dare I say. So I imagine this is probably the nicest one I've ever seen. So I imagine you would plug this here and just maybe have that near enough for your desk if you prefer, or you can just leave it plugged in. Maybe, I guess you are meant to try and keep them as close together as possible, because I normally don't bother. Oh dear. Anyway, so honestly, some pretty high quality stuff inside this already, especially with the accessories. So, let me hold it. So the switches feel very, very nice. Very crisp. A nice scroll wheel as well. A nice scroll wheel click. Side buttons. Also nice. It's got a good weight to it. I believe this is 80 grams. And honestly, this feels very nice. I'm quite surprised because I haven't been a fan of SteelSeries for a long time. Their new stuff has never sort of reached their old kind of level. This kind of feels like a Zowie EC2. It's quite a very ergonomic design, and especially on and also like the Vaxi outset, like this part here where you have a good area to rest your fingers. This actually feels very good. The coating's quite nice as well. It feels like a very, very solid piece of kit. I'm actually very interested to actually play with this. So my first impressions is that this is actually really good. The switches feel really, really nice. There's like it's hard to explain, but there's like a really nice crispiness to them. And yeah, I was not expecting this from a SteelSeries mouse. I mean, this is quite dear. So this is on maybe like some of the more premium kind of end of the price bracket. So I'm not 100% sure, but you know, looking at around about the same price as a Superlight, so about $120 around that mark. And it feels like, at the moment, from just using it, it feels like a mouse that would fit that bracket. It feels very solid. There's no rattle to it or anything. So I'm looking forward to this. It should be a very good review. Do make sure that you subscribe and you also like for my full review, which should be in about a week or 2 weeks. If there's any questions or anything that you want me to look at when I do my review, do let me know in the comments below, and I will make sure that I possibly answer them during the review, unless the question is very personal. I'm very excited for this. This is looking like it would be a very good mouse. Oh god, I hope it doesn't disappoint me.